Gals are gonna really love this. Now, anytime something comes out from our line, our exclusive line here at QVC called Jour, I already dig it. In fact, when I went through our big fashion style out that we have here at QVC, where the host can kind of go through and find, you know, new items, I wrote down for our stylist, Angelo, just pull me anything du jour. Like, I love this line so much. It is so fashion forward and yet figure flattering. And then the bonus is crazy affordable because we're the only ones who offer it. This is A293762. There is a whole lot of good things happening with this bell sleeve top, including value. It is $36.50 to start. But if you pick up a second color, a third color, however many you like, then you save an additional $4 off of each and every one that you pick up. And it looks like, even though this is new, we're kind of limited in some of our sizes already. So I'm going to take you through the color choices. You see my favorite part already, right? This bell sleeve. But there's more to share with you about what I love apart from just the really, really cool bell sleeve. So we begin with colors. Here is your navy. And I always call out when I feel like it's a real navy and not that midnight, is it almost black? Because here's the black. You'll never mistake the two. So there's your navy. But we do have it in black, and I feel like if you have jeans, like for example the Denim & Company that I'll be presenting to you brand new in a little bit, even if they're like a super faded out denim, or you have any pants in any color or print and you need to ground that, grab the black because it's so much more than just a simple black t-shirt. Deanna looks so good. So good. And the red, and that is that just like fiesta red, right? Like I feel like you'll be out hunting a great lip that matches that red because it's just so fun and fresh and summer. Then we have it in olive, which of course has become truly a 12-month out of the year color, but I'm also thinking about this for transition purposes too, as we move into the next season. And finally, the name of this is Golden, which I think really nails it. The black is already popular. It doesn't surprise me at all. It's a great neutral, and I know you've been seeing it earlier in the evening. Bonus, free shipping and handling. So if you've already got the buy more and save, but you stop short sometimes because you go, well, am I gonna have to spend another $3 or $5 every time I pick up another color? The answer is no. So before we go to the gals, can I show you something really quick though? Because this is something, actually I'm gonna pull the olive out, it's a little lighter, that both our stylist Angelo and I noticed as soon as we saw this the first time, we touched it and went, oh, like it has more heft to it, this material, right, Deanna? Like it feels a little bit thicker, and I feel that that's a real advantage because I don't know, with really fine gauge fabrics, I'm always mindful of like, can you see the bra? Can you see this? Do I have to put something else on underneath it? And guys, it also has a lot of stretch on this too. So if you order true to size and it's ever snug here or here, like you have so much mobility on this. And then the length on this is really good too. It's not a tunic, but it definitely gives you the coverage in hip, thigh, and rear. But I'd also think about tucking it in too. And then ultimately, Olay. Is that not the best part of it? Come on.
Don't try to steal my move.
Oh, were you gonna? No, well, that's not the same. You know, in the red, it's completely different. Well, and I don't have the hip action going either, so you win. But I mean, did you notice that right out of the gate, like how this material feels? Because it's not a t-shirt material. It almost like has this nod to shapewear stretch in it.
Does it feel like silky-ish
just like
you don't have to keep pulling at it.
You don't have to keep pulling
it lays perfect.
And I am wearing, and you are too, we're wearing jeans. And a lot of times that's a material that kind of catches on another fabric and you're constantly tugging it, right? I love that you tuck this in too. And that will speak to the fluidity of this fabric. Like it's not gathering or pinching or bulking up, but I don't see where you tucked it in, so it's nice and smooth. This is 50% nylon, 41% rayon, and 9%. It's 9% spandex. I think that's probably what gives it that feeling. And we're calling this a scoop neckline, but you can choose any of us to prove the point. Because when I see scoop, I go, does that mean scoop, right? You know, and we have to be mindful of bending over. And you don't. Really, it's just an elongated round neckline, which is super flattering. And the bell sleeve, of course, we love, but I've also tried on bell sleeve blouses where I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to eat soup with this. Like, I'm not, it's like, it's like dusting the floor as you're moving around,
I like
right?
that they made it like,
it's just enough. And it's great, just enough to give you a little bit of drama, but if I'm wearing this 9 to 5, it doesn't look costumey. You can choose a color that you wanna match back to something else that you love, or just do like Jackie and I did, and pair it with a great pair of jeans. Now, I'm wearing it in the double extra
but you look
small.
like you're going to date night.
Well,
and she's super casual with a sandal, and I don't know.
A little, you're dressed up.
I'm going somewhere.
Clearly, there's going to be dancing involved.
But I love that it can go either way.
And look at, like, coming and going, you look great with the bell sleeve.
I would even wear it with shorts.
Why not? Well, you look great in
I love
shorts all the time. I know you love your shorts. And I remember the day when I loved mine, too. That was long ago. All right, size you're wearing?
Extra, extra small.
Double extra small. Jackie
Large.
is in the large, and you feel like that's accurate for you?
Perfect.
Yeah, I do, too. I wouldn't, you know, cry over it if you decided to go up a size on this one, just to give yourself a little bit more room. But for those of you who already know your QVC size, I would say stick with that, at least to start. And if you haven't tried Jour before, man, this is kind of becoming an Inspired Style favorite. I know that Deanna and I were raving over the off-the-shoulder blast that we had last time. I ended up wearing that in an American West show, and I picked it up in 2 colors. Love me some Jour. So here's the color that I think we need to start worrying about, right? Did you say that olive, like everybody's really loving? So here's the olive. Bottom of your screen is going to be your best friend as you search for your size. So if you are, for example, a 2X in black, that has moved into the yellow zone. And if you see yellow, that means your size has become limited. When it switches to red, which it will, that means it's completely sold out. So as we look at this close-up here, and I'll take you through the colors again, really appreciating the stretch on this fabric. And while I say like the heft and give, it's so cool and light to the touch. So I don't know, I see you pop a scarf on this in the fall. And like Deanna said, rocking it out with a pair of shorts if that's your thing during the summertime too. So here we go, colors. Here's the olive. Is it the most limited? Okay, so that's gonna be the first to go if we lose one. I'll give you the lengths here in a second too. Here's the navy. That true, I wouldn't call it a bright navy, but definitely like, this is the color I think of when I think of like cobalt or navy. Next is your black, and I know that's been really popular. And if it helps you too, do you see where it's hitting on my arm, like mid forearm? And then when I bring it down, the fabric is just above the wrist. I realize everybody has different like lengths in arm, but I don't want you to believe that it's ever gonna like get caught in your bracelets or anything. Next is that red, rock it out like Deanna, gorgeous. And then finally, the golden. Reminder for you that we have something that is frankly rare when we come to like a true fashion top. Like I'm used to seeing buy more and save on t-shirts, but something that has this really kind of cool element to it, I don't see that often. And the buy more and save comes with the debut, and it comes with free shipping and handling. So if you pick up 2, the price becomes $32.50, and then you still have the free shipping and handling. We've got 2,000 orders already on this. Oh wait, Jackie, if you're gonna grab your bag, then I'm gonna grab mine.
It's a good bag.
No, it's gorgeous, right?
Good bag.
It's you like the rose gold? Yeah. Boy, there's so many stories on this one. It's leather. The straps are Italian leather. Jill Martin worked hard to get it here. It's in advanced order. It's on Easy Pay, blah, blah, blah. It's all coming up soon, too. But Jackie and I look like we could just be going to, I don't know, King of Prussia, and we're going shopping or whatever. Yeah. But if I'm rocking that like Deanna, too, then total date night look, you know, total, like, elevated. And Jour really is, I feel like everything that I've seen from them so far, from their maxi dresses to the off-the-shoulder blouses to the palazzo pants, are kind of like that nod toward what's in right now. But if we were wearing this in a show 5 years from now, or 5 years ago,
right,
it would still make a whole lot of sense from a fashion standpoint. And that's the whole concept, really, of every line that QVC has exclusively, like Denim & Company.
Oh, nice.
With the jeans that are coming out, like how I did that. All right, remember, we have it in the navy and the black. But especially if you want this olive, pretty please don't wait on that one too. We started with 4,000 of them. We have fewer than 1,400 to go around. Olive is at last call. Black is also now at last call. And if that helps you out, black is the one that we had the most in, and it's already flying out of here. 829-3762 is your item number there. Stay on the lines, please, for that. Let's go trend spotting, all right? Talking all about jackets and blazers with our friend Courtney. And speaking of, I've got a new one coming from Louis Del Olio right after it.
All right, girls, let's get inspired with a great jacket or blazer. They are the quintessential piece to really define your wardrobe. Think about a navy blazer. In a second, that goes incredibly preppy as well as sophisticated. Then if you throw on a black blazer, all bets are off. It can go for a great night out in the town or when you want to own it at work.
Come on out, Louis. I can sit around here and blah, 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 but then I'll like get like distracted, and then before we know it, you don't get to come out. Louis,
how are you?
Mwah. Looking sharp today. Well, you always look sharp.
Thank you, thank you.
I saw your show earlier with Katie, and then you're on this morning as well.
Yes, we had a very good time.
Lots of new stuff, and I'm glad that you saved one for our Inspired Style show.
Yes.
So as we were trend spotting with jackets and blazers, Louis is bringing one that is brand new today. If you're not familiar with Louis Del Olio, it means you've probably kind of been living out of the way for a really long time, with decades in the fashion industry working with some of the most prominent names. They've been in Europe. Welcome back. Well, let's show them something brand new, right? This is the composition print jacket that is so refined, but at the same time feels like it could be worn just like on an easy early morning walk.
Yes, well, because it's a wonderful cotton span knit, so it has great stretch, and it is a very casual fabric, but the jacket could be casual or dressy.
So we have 3 easy payments today of $17.76, your very first look, and we've got 3 colors. So here's the white and black, gorgeous details. Next is your blue and black. And then finally, I always love this color when you do it, the tobacco.
The tobacco and black.
All right. So we've come a long way, right? Like there are so many different incarnations of the quote-unquote blazer now that we can style as a blazer.